We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the St. Louis Cardinals. It's Cardinals baseball next on the show. Adam Wainwright will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that has 99 career losses. The one thing I'm certain that he doesn't want to do is pick up career loss number 100 in this one here today. So it's going to be awfully important, one, that his team scores him some runs, and two, he shuts down the opponent early.
So digging in now, Chris Bryant. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch coming from Wainwright. First pitch of the inning is. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in 3rd place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll, offensively or pitch better. Something's got to change.
Hit on the ground out to short. DeYoung gathers it in, and there's one down now. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. D-Row, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. His career line against Wainwright, he's picked up 14 hits in 60 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Rizzo tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Another 0-2 coming. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. Hard sinker misses 2-2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he finally wins the battle as
are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
1 ball, no strikes to count. In there, and it's even at 1. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as Wainwright's able to jump ahead of him here with strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. In the dirt. Is there, and he's out trying to take second. A good first inning of work for Adam Wainwright. It's the Cubs nothing, Cards coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Jarrell Cotton, the pitcher from the Virgin Islands, is the starter on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me, a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Now batting, Colton Wong. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Happ is there, and he has it for the first out. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I love what Matt Carpenter brings to the table for this team. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Into the box, Tommy Edman. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
That evens it up 1-1. Pitch on the way. Still a ball and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Now another 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2.
Batting first, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now here it comes.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is going to find the gap and roll toward the bullpen for extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Here's Matt Carpenter, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Line towards center field, and this was sinking on him at the end, but he's able to hang with it, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More from the show Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And Wainwright able to get ahead with the breaking pitch for strike 1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And he lays off for ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
2-2 to the Cubs catcher. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. As Wainwright's able to jump ahead of him here with strike 1. He'll check in here at 256 with 19 homers and 38 runs batted in. The windup and the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. On the ground up the middle. DeYoung's got it. Throw on to first, and Wainwright has it working now. 2 away.
That is good. The right fielder, Jason Hayward.
So striding forward now, Jason Hayward. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First delivery to him on the way. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now in 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And Jason Kipnis up next will bat this inning.
That's the game plan right there. Elevate the sinker from the offensive standpoint. That's what they talked about in the hitters meeting. And on the flip side, if the pitcher doesn't get that pitch down, there's going to be a call to the pen short.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And standing in now, the power hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. As a look, now the pitch. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
2 balls and a strike to count. From the belt, the pitch. Yanked fouled off to the right. Hayward, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. Cubs strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope. That's inside.
The 1-1 home.
Aye. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
On a good curveball, gets him swinging for out number 1. Ready now, Justin Turner, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here it comes. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
The windup and the 0-1.
That's the ball.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Line drive to left. And that'll get down out there near the... And he'll reach second now with one away.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Runner in scoring position at second with one away. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses inside 1-0.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Now the 1-0. In the dirt here. Throw goes to third, and he nails him at third. Great throw. Bottom of the second here with no score. 3-0 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 3-0. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And this one's taken for ball 4. So good work there as the Redbirds have got a 2-out base runner.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Harrison Bader. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. 0-1 the count. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Grounded to the right. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey guys, right there, you look for weaknesses. Can a guy come in? Can he command in? Obviously not the case in this situation. He went to the well outside half 3 times, and eventually the batter made a nice adjustment.
So now to the plate, Adam Wainwright. Bryant's got it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cards strand a couple. We'll move to the third with no score. All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's a ball.
The 1-0 is chased out of the zone for strike 1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. And it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jarrell Cotton, and we'll likely see him score. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bunt attempt. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Wong backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Up next to the Cubs, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Bryant. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss on the sinker. 0-1. Bryant, 28 years old. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
3rd inning, no score to this point. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
3-2 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw into second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Outside with the breaking pitch, and he falls behind it 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
The 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. Javier Baez would be next. Here it is. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. Hit on the ground to short. DeYoung fields it cleanly, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Colton Wong.
Second baseman, Colton Wong.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1.
Now the 1-0. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Now batting, center fielder, Tommy Edman.
To the plate now, Tommy Edman, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And there he goes towards second. High in the air out to center field. Happ is right there, one down.
Now batting, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
So one gone here in the St. Louis third. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Has a look, now the pitch. Lifted into center field. Happ is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
No balls and one strike. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here, take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
1-2, here it comes. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Onto the lawn and gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Number 13 for him on the year as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead.
Pitch was grooved right down Main Street. He couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Behind 0-2 now. Fouled away. Two out, nobody on. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Fouled off. The next 1-2 pitch. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. It's a solo shot here for Paul DeYoung. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and the Cardinals lead it now 3-0.
Teams have absolutely been teeing off on him the last couple of games. He gave up 3 bombs last time out, and he's already given up 2 here in the early going. You want your pitchers to be consistent, but not consistently bad.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. At the plate now, Justin Turner. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 3 innings complete. Cards lead it 3-0. All set for the start of the 4th, and into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Now the 2-1. Lifted in the air to right field. Turner moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting.
All right, so time now for the Cardinals' Road to the Show report as we see a pair of prospects performing at a high level in the upper minors. Standing in now, Wilson Contreras. As Wainwright's able to jump ahead of him here with strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Well, that's pretty much a no-brainer right there. If a guy misses that bad on a curveball, you've got to throw him another one. That was better recognition there.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Wilson Contreras is sent packing for the second out of the inning. At the plate, Kyle Schwarber, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
1-1 to Schwarber. No runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Wong is there. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. Looking at the advanced data, our researchers found that about 9 of 10 swings are resulting in some sort of contact today, which is well above Major League average. The result has been a lot of balls in play, a lot of hits, and solid run production, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Line towards center field. And Molina's aboard a base hit. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Harrison Bader will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. Into the box, Adam Wainwright. A little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and I think that got him in the foot. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. Bases full now following the error. And that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Colton Wong.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Digging in the switch hitter, Tommy Edman. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. 0-1 the count. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
Hey, 2 pitches at the knees right now, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to fight. I want to see a 2-strike approach. Maybe a little choke up, maybe a little fight up the middle the other way. Grind back into this count.
And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, so it's now a 5-0 game. Man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt. Into the corner and slicing foul. Hit to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Another good inning for the Cardinals as the usual sea of... Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. No balls and 1 strike. On its way is pitch number 75. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Waiting his turn on deck next is Jason Kipnis. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Line drive to left. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Ready for another chance? Jason Kipnis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
And another foul ball. No runs, 4 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another 0-2 home. Good waste pitch, 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now here it comes. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find a knockout there.
Genesis Cabrera takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. David Bodie will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
David Bodie.
And that one swung on and missed 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Cubs strand 1. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Ryan Tepera, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. Bottom of the inning now, and that brings up Matt Carpenter.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And the pitch. And he fouls this one off. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. The bouncer to the left side. Bryant is up with it, and there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Justin Turner, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. 2 out, nobody on. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Down in order. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go as the 3rd. third baseman, Chris Bryant. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The windup and the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So one gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Rizzo. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Javier Baez stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez. Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball 3.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Popped him up. Goldschmidt has a play, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Need to. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Yadier Molina. 0-1 the count. Hit on the ground to third. Bryant's got it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Striding in once again, Harrison Bader. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. And he looks at a sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Hayward on the run, and no one will track it down. A pause and the 0-2. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Here comes the first pitch. Colton Wong is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 2 out with the man at first. Hit out towards second. Kipnis is there. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Tyler Webb is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. 7th inning ready to roll, and Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. One and 1. Here it is. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Here it comes, 1-0. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. That's popped up. In there, a base hit. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Row.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
I got to count 2-2.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Now to the plate, Tommy Edman. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. Definitely not with the batter here.
Happ patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Up next to the Cardinals, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a ball. 1-0. Hit in the air out to right. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2.
The third baseman, number 20.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Matt Carpenter, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
And this is fouled at the plate. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, but they hold a 5-0 lead. John Brebbia has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 60, John Brebbia.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First offering on its way. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Steven Souza will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 21, Steven Souza Jr.
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Here now the 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
2 out, nobody on. Heading out towards shallow right. Turner is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Cubs are down in order. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Brad Wick is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 38.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 1-0 the count.
Leading up for the Cardinals, the shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Justin Turner.
Settling in now, Justin Turner. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat.
0-1's the count.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Catcher number 4, Yadier Molina.
Yadi Molina digging in now as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. Runners on first with one down. Line to the right side. And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. Ball one to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike one. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Tyler O'Neill will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Number 41, Tyler O'Neill.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, O'Neill is below the Mendoza line. Batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
2-1 the count. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
2 on, 2 out with the base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
This is where I think you find out a lot about a pitcher's moxie. No one warming up in the pen. He's in trouble right now. He knows it. Can he right the ship and stay composed?
Swing and a ground ball, and this should get him out of it. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught. Alex Reyes comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Fouled off. Now another 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
And this will be fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Number 9, shortstop, Javier.
And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Hey, that's not an easy pitch to hold your swing of. I know it looked like it was way out the plate. Good job not swinging at it.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
There's one at 97, and all he can do is foul that one away.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Just hung in there on that one. One out, nobody on. Another one sent foul. The bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and that means the Cubs are down to their final out now. Coming to the plate now, Wilson Contreras, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Strike one to start the at-bat.